Determining the top 10 most dominant NHL teams of all time is subjective and can vary based on personal opinions and criteria used to evaluate dominance. However, here are 10 NHL teams that are commonly regarded as some of the most dominant in the history of the league. First, a sincere thank you to viewers who pointed out a flaw with our NHL pick in the recent top 10 pro teams of all time in any sport video. Go back and check that one out if you missed it. We really do read all the comments. This video is a result of your feedback. If you don't like this one, you're welcome to let us know. Again, now, let's drop the puck. Top of the list at number 1. The Montreal Canadiens in the 1950s to 1970s. The Canadiens dynasty, led by legendary players like Maurice Richard, Jean Beliveau, and Guy Lafleur, won multiple Stanley Cups. Next on the list at number 2, the Edmonton Oilers in the 1980s. The Oilers, led by Wayne Gretzky and Marc Messier, dominated the NHL, winning multiple championships. At number 3, the New York Islanders in the early 1980s. The Islanders won 4 consecutive Stanley Cups from 1980 to 1983, showcasing their dominance during this stretch. For number 4, we are going with the Detroit Red Wings during the late 1990s and 2000s. The Red Wings were certainly a dominant powerhouse team in this era. Coming in at number 5, the Boston Bruins in the 1970s. Led by Bobby Orr and Phil Esposito, the Bruins were another dominant force in the 1970s. The Chicago Blackhawks do not have some of the legacy and longevity of other NHL teams when prioritizing sheer dominance. So for this list, we have them at number 6. The Blackhawks won multiple Stanley Cups in the 2010s, solidifying their status as a dominant team in the modern era. On the opposite end of the timeline, at number 7, we have the Toronto Maple Leafs of the 1940s and 50s. The Maple Leafs were a dominant force in the World War II and aftermath period, winning multiple championships. At number 8, the Pittsburgh Penguins of the 1990s into the 2000s, led by Mario Lemieux and later Sidney Crosby, were a dominant team worthy of this list. The Colorado Avalanche of the 1990s slapshot themselves into the number 9 hole. The Avalanche, formerly the Quebec Nordiques, were dominant in the 1990s, winning multiple Stanley Cups. Finally, at number 10, the Philadelphia Flyers of the 1970s, known as the Broad Street Bullies, they were a formidable team with a tough playing style and successful playoff runs. There you have it. The top 10 most dominant teams, ranking their standout seasons and some of the Hall of Fame players that contributed to their success. Thanks for giving us another chance, NHL fans. We hope you find this top 10 list more acceptable and don't leave with an urge to check us into the boards.